It's a beautiful day today. It's a beautiful day to do a leg day. Good morning, you guys. What is up? And welcome to a gym vlog, another gym vlog. But in this specific gym vlog, I'm going to take you guys through a dumbbell only glutes workout. Now, this workout is literally for people who are beginners. It's definitely going to be beginner friendly. It's also for people who have been going to the gym for a while. You're not a beginner, but let's say you go to the gym and it's packed. Like, let's say you go to the gym at 4 or 5 o'clock and you just want to be in your corner. You don't want to be all over the place because the gym is dumb packed and there's no machines available. You can just grab some weight and put yourself in a little corner in a room if your gym has that and get a good workout done from this video that you're going to see. Also, if you're someone who's just lazy, like if you just don't want to be moving around and putting on plates and just going through, you know, the entire gym, you can get a good glute pump with this workout using just limited amount of dumbbells. So this workout literally is for like everybody, from beginners to advanced. As long as you have a specific weight that is challenging for you for each exercise, it's going to be a challenging workout nonetheless, because I like to stick to basic movements. I don't like to do all the crazy jump flips. Like, what are we doing? Is not a gymnasium. It's a gym, but not a gymnasium. You know what I mean? Like, we don't have to do gymnastics in the gym. So I like to stick to basic workouts, basic exercise, foundational work, because I feel like that's where I get the most results. And that's just how I protect my body as much as possible from getting injured. Quick gym fit of the day. You guys can't really see it because you weren't with me in my house when I got ready, but I'm wearing everything is from Gymshark down to the socks. Like, Gymshark out at this moment. This shirt, which I'm kind of regretting right now because I'm in this dead smack of summer and I'm in a long black sleeve shirt and the sun is directly on me. I'm sweating. I haven't even worked out as yet, but it's cute in the back. You guys gonna see. And then I have my scrunch shorts from Gymshark as well, Nike Metcons. That's another thing I want to put you guys onto. If you are training at the gym, if you're a beginner too, you don't really know much about shoes and stuff. Now, I know people hear a lot about wear flat shoes, wear flat shoes. Yes, wearing flat shoes is ideal because you get more grounded to the floor. But the thing with a lot of these flat shoes is that they're not made to train in terms of like lifting heavy. For example, Converse. I know a lot of girls like to wear Converse, and I'm not going to knock Converse. Converse are great. I used to wear them religiously until it literally fell apart, even my Vans. But I noticed that like the way the shoes were made, it kind of just put like my toes really like scrunched up, so I didn't get the chance to really like grip the floor properly by spreading out my feet as comfortably as I wanted to. So a lot of times what I would do is I would wear them for like certain exercise, but when I was doing things like RDLs, squats, things that require my feet to really be planted, like lunges as well, Bulgarian split squats, I would take off my shoes so that I have more of like the floor being gripped with my toes, because with the shoes you weren't able to do that. But when I switched to the Nike Metcons, I love them. They're comfortable for every workout I've done, from cardio to weightlifting. I don't feel like they are like squeezing my toes. It's breathable. They're flexible. They have different colorways. So if you are looking for gym shoes, like proper legit gym shoes, I would recommend Nike Metcons. I got mine at the Nike outlet here in Toronto. I know there's a Nike outlets like probably in every city at this point, and mine were literally $100. So I'm not complaining because these literally can run you $200. So getting them for half off, I will take it every single time. Anywho, I'm on a time constraint. So this is also a very quick workout if you are someone who has like limited time to work out. We got an hour, but we're going to push it because I want to listen to some music before I actually work out. Even though I will listen to music while I'm at the gym, I like to get a little pre-pump in prior to going to the gym. If you watch my channel before, if you've seen me before, you already know the deal. If you're new here, do not forget to subscribe. Okay, we're trying to hit 5,000 subscribers. We're almost there. We just have a couple more hundred people to subscribe to my channel. But if you have subscribed already, thank you guys so much. I appreciate the constant support. Honestly, I really, really do. Ooh. Cannot trust you. I'm forced to let you go. I don't know why I'm listening to this song before the gym. What I'm drinking right now is a mixture of my non-caffeinated pre-workout and my creatine. Lately, I've been just putting this in my jug and just drinking it throughout my workouts, because I feel like it gives me energy throughout my workouts rather than drinking it before my workout and then it kind of like disappears midway through. So da 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 da. So you're back from which part? Like Chinese rice or the clip that. Let's go to the gym. I'm gonna do a voiceover so you guys can hear how I work out with this dumbbell only glutes workout. So let's go. So the first thing we're going to do obviously is going to be stretching. So we're starting off with some dynamic stretching. Now listen, I don't care whether you're beginner level, whether you're intermediate, advanced level, Regardless, as long as you are working out at the gym, you need to warm up with doing some stretches. Now your stretches are dynamic, so you want to move in and out of the movement rather than holding it for X amount of time period, and you want to warm up the muscles you're going to work out. So here I'm just doing a lower body stretch. I have my feet placed, literally heel of my foot is underneath my knee, and as I lean forward, I'm keeping my foot entirely flat on the floor. So what this is going to do is actually going to help me stretch that ankle and get good ankle mobility, and then I sit all the way back, stretching the back of my leg, which will stretch out the hamstrings, which is really good if you're doing like RDLs, squats. Perfect stretch to do. I like to do about 10 reps on each leg. So the next two stretches I do are really good for hips. Now I'm someone who experiences tight hips when I work out, so I like to make sure that I warm up my hips as much as possible. So what I'm doing here, I'm not even too sure of the name, but I know it has something to do with frog. Like I know frog is in the name of the stretch. If you know what the name is, please let me know. But here I'm just opening up my knees a bit past my shoulders, and I'm pushing my hips all the way back to the heel of my feet, and then I'm coming forward. So as you push your hips back, you should feel your hips literally opening and stretching. From that, I'm going straight into a deep squat. So I'm holding my ankles or my toes, and I'm just literally swinging my body from side to side, pushing like my weight over my toes as I go from one side to the next. This is really good with opening up your hips as well as getting those ankle mobility going, especially if you're squatting. This is a really good stretch. And then from that, we're going to do up and downs. Pretty sure that's not the name of this stretch, but you're basically going all the way down into a deep squat, holding your toes, pushing your hips forward against your elbows, and then you're going to extend your body all the way straight up, still holding your toes or your ankles. And from this, the last stretch I do are just kicking my legs front to back. I go for about 10 swings on each leg. I like to hold onto a railing or something that's very sturdy because I'm not trying to balance on one foot. There's no need to do that. It's not a balancing act. It's more so of a stretching and just mobilizing your legs. And once we finish doing that on both legs, we're ready to start this dumbbell only glutes workout. So first exercise we're going to do are Bulgarian split squats. So for me, when I do my Bulgarian split squats, I actually like to start my setup by going into the bottom position. So I put my back knee all the way to the floor, and I just position my foot in front so that my shins are parallel to my upper body, because you know you want to have your body slightly slanted forward. Then I pick up the weights and I get started. Now let me tell you, picking up the weights and standing up straight is not a rep, okay you guys? So get that right. You want to do 3 sets of 12 reps on each leg, and you want to make sure you're getting the full range of motion. So you want to bring that back knee literally inches away from the floor. As you guys can see, like I'm literally almost touching the floor with my back knee. And you also want to make sure that you're slightly leaning forward so that you can get more of a glute stretch rather than having your chest all the way upright. Now you should literally feel your glutes on fire when you do these. Like I was literally going through it. I had to stop kind of midway through my reps and just rep it out and finish off the set. Make sure to breathe in as you go down, and you want to exhale as you come up. From that, we're going to go straight into doing some glutes bridges. I don't know why I said it like that. Now this is a really good exercise, you guys, to target the entire glute, so the lower and top part of the gluteus maximus. Now you want to make sure you're pushing off the heel of your foot. So what I like to do sometimes is actually to elevate my toes off of the floor so that I'm really ensuring that I'm pushing off the heel of my foot. Once you push all the way up to that full hip extension, you want to squeeze your glutes and then bring your body right back down to the floor and then reset. Here I'm doing 3 sets of 20 reps, and I'm actually pushing the weight down on my hips as I push my body up just to create a little bit more resistance. Make sure you guys are breathing in as you go down and you're exhaling as you go up, and try to push your knees out in the direction of your toes as you do it so that your knees don't kind of cave in. And then for the final rep, so rep 20, I like to hold it all the way at the top for about 5 seconds, squeezing my glutes and then back down. And you should literally feel your glutes on fire from that. From this, we're going to go straight into doing some sumo squats. Now, when you do sumo squats, you guys want to make sure that you're actually pushing your knees out in the direction of your toes. So you want to avoid your knees kind of caving in. This will play a part with your foot placement. So if your feet are too wide apart, sometimes your knees might cave in. That's what mine would do sometimes. So I have to kind of put in a position where my feet is a little bit past my shoulders. And you want to sit back by pushing your butt back and pushing your knees out. And you should literally feel this in your inner thighs as well as your glutes. And with this, you want to make sure that you're choosing a weight that will allow you to do 3 sets of 15. Now you don't have to do the heavy 50-pound weight that I'm doing. If you're a beginner, I would recommend choosing a lighter weight, and if that's easy for you, then up your weight for the next set. Our third exercise are going to be side laying hip abductions. This, you guys, has been one of my favorites for targeting my gluteus medius and minimus muscles, so the top part of your glutes. Now you want to basically be on a bench, laying on your side. One leg is going to be bended behind you, and the other leg, which is going to be working, you're going to kick all the way up and then back down, but making sure that that leg falls behind the leg that's on the bench. I hope that makes sense. Make sure also that you're pointing your foot down to the floor, and you're literally gonna kick your leg all the way up and then back down. I have a 15-pound dumbbell on the side of my leg that's working, and I do about 20 reps on each leg. For an exercise like this, I would highly recommend dropping the weights and just focusing on a higher rep range, so nothing below 20 reps on each leg. So to end off this dumbbell only glutes workout, we're gonna do some step ups. Step ups can target literally just your quads or target your quads and your glutes with the proper technique. So what you guys want to do to target a bit more your glutes, one, you want to make sure that you're leaning slightly forward, so chest to knee, like you would with a Bulgarian split squat. That would allow you to stretch your glutes a bit more. You want to slow down the tempo as you go up and down. As you guys can see, I'm literally holding onto a railing so that I have proper balance, and you want to be pushing off of your heel as you go up and as you go down. Now in terms of load, if you guys want to load up a bit more on the working leg, I would recommend holding the dumbbell in the same hand of the leg that's working. As you guys can see here, it's in the right side of my body and I'm working the right leg. But if you want to make sure that you have a better balance, you can definitely hold the dumbbell in the opposite leg as I'm doing here, and I'm still holding onto the railing to ensure that I have proper balance with this movement. If for any chance you guys feel your lower back working while doing this exercise, chances are pretty high that you're bending your chest a bit too much to your knees. So just lift your chest up a bit more and really focus on feeling that glutes working with that mind to muscle connection. So I hope you guys enjoyed this dumbbell only glutes workout. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.